Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It is Molly here and I am doing my July overview. So that means how I worked on my goals in July, life updates, anything that happened, and also to the media that I consumed in July. And I can't believe we're already halfway done the year and also too halfway done summer. Summer is basically almost done. As I'm filming this, it is officially August 1st. So yeah, we are just right there. And I'm itching for my pumpkin spice. But yeah, I love the fall. I'm such a fall girl, so I'm excited for the fall. But anyways, let's get to it. Let's talk about July and how I worked on my goals and all that good stuff. So feel free to listen in and also to leave a comment down below how your summer is going and how your July is going too as well. And also too, are you gearing up for back to school or getting back into your habits from after the summer break and whatnot? Like, I'll be glad to hear it. Anyways, so let's talk about my goals. So, one of my goals was try new foods or try cooking new recipes, and I did not do that. Usually in the summer, I take some time off on my goals just because it's summer, and especially in July, I go up to the lake at my parents' house because I love spending time with them, and sometimes I go see the fireworks, and I just love spending time on the boat and swimming on the boat, swimming with them and spending time with them and our family friends. So yeah, I just did not work on that goal. Just the opportunity never presented itself. Actually, no, sorry. I tried Momo. It is a dumpling from Nepal. One of my coworkers, she hosted a birthday party for one of our individuals and she cooked momo. And it was delicious. I completely forgot about that. We tried momo. It was very good. A little spicy on the sauce, but still good. Your girl was able to handle just a little bit of it. So, but anyways, no office updates. As if you do not know, I'm trying to update this office into like a cozy office, but just no updates. And the fact that actually same day as I was just talking about the birthday party, I found out I had a nail in my car tire, and so I had to get two new front tires, and yes, that was just a lot. And also too, luckily I am such a lucky girl that my dad bought me a new vacuum, so I didn't have to spend money on that, but my vacuum did break and I had to get a new vacuum too, so it was just awful. Mercury was in retrograde for sure in the middle of July and everything was just but we made it through. So no updates. I had to use some savings to cover what I probably would have used to update this office somehow for tires. So yes, it stinks, but that's life. So and then if you don't know, I'm trying to begin to lift weights, get my strength up, and I lifted weights probably about 5 times this month, which is pretty good. I also did my Pilates or just for a walk too, when it wasn't too hot. So there is that as well. So yes, in total I exercised like 10 times, so half of that was weight training. So girl is trying her best on her weights. And then we are going to talk about my social media. So that was like my health and fitness and all that good stuff and personal. So my social media, I did 6 short / TikToks this month. I'm trying to get on my game for that, and 1 or 2 of them didn't get any views, and that's okay, it happens. But some of them just blew up, and I was like, oh my god, not 1 million views, but almost 1,000, and that is just awesome, especially for a small content creator such as myself who is trying to make it a little big on here. So there's that. I did not get any new followers, but that's okay because those of you who are sticking around, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. So you guys are awesome. Alrighty? Say awesome. But anyways, yeah, so that was my social media. Nothing too major on that end. But I think I want to try to focus on seeing if I can create content, short content on this camera that you guys are watching instead of my phone camera. I think it's a possibility, but I think that's like the next goal I want to try out, maybe in like August. We'll see if I have time, but yeah, that'd be an interesting to do because I think some people do that somehow too. So maybe figuring that out. But anyways, let's talk about finances because I love talking about finances. I always find money so interesting. And I'm thinking of just oomping this up soon, ramping this up, but I did $50 towards my student loan, so I'm thinking of maybe doing 100 soon, just to keep going. And then $10 towards my Roth IRA, my retirement account, which I'm thinking of changing that to 20. So kind of like doubling it soon, and then $25 towards my December sinking fund, so that'd be for like holiday gifts and like decorations. I always try to have a sinking account for that, and that way it's not as overwhelming. I don't think I'll add any more than 25, but the other two I think I'm gonna try to maybe just a little oomph it up a little bit. I think it's almost about time just to start ramping things up a little bit in those two departments. But yeah, just not this month, and maybe not July, and maybe not this month because of some stuff. But we're gonna think about it. We're gonna think about it in the fall. So, let's talk about life updates. As you heard, I did go on my 4th of July vacation. It was necessary, basically, too. It was just relaxing. So I spent time with my sister who brought my nephews up at my parents' house. Spent one night with them, and then I spent the rest of the time with my parents and our family and friends, and it was just very nice. And we went on the boat, and it was just all fun. So yes, and I joined some cozy hobbies and watching YouTube up there too. So I bought my Switch 2 and my books, and it was just all good. And then, as I told you guys, Mercury was definitely a retrograde, and I was scared of it, okay? It was just a disaster. My car needed to be fixed, my car tire anyways, and then my vacuum broke. So it was just a whole mess, and I was just not having it after that. I was just not happy, but it is what it is. And then, I also, too, I started using my little, I think it's like A6 planner anyways, my planner anyways, to make a to-do list for that week. And that last week was my first full week doing it, and I really liked it. It kept me on my toes, and the fact that I actually did everything on that list. I made phone calls to book appointments and check on stuff. I went for my blood work, and I made at least one of the content, my shorts that I wanted to make that I wrote on there. And it was just, they always say if you write something down, you more intend to do it. And I definitely agree on that. There is logic somehow in there. But yes, accountability anyways. But I'm actually going to try to keep doing it, and maybe I'll do a video on it and how it's helping me to stay productive, and also to just keeping everything leveled, because I felt like just chaos, and I want to get out of the chaos. So even though I'm always gonna have chaos because I am the younger daughter, the youngest daughter anyways, I'm always gonna be chaotic, but we could be less chaotic by making a list and just brain dumping at least once a week. So, and then let's talk about my favorite, the media that I consume, because I love consuming media. I love watching movies, I love watching TV shows, and also like YouTube, and just, it's just so much fun. Anyways, so I actually watched 3 movies. I believe it's 3 anyways. I don't remember when I watched Aquamarine. It might have been in June. So I'm sorry if I'm repeating this. I think it might have been in June, but I did watch Aquamarine either June or July. So, and it was okay. Actually, I think I did it in June. It was okay anyways. I felt like if I was younger, I would have enjoyed it more. But I could see the appeal to it when you're younger. So, it was cute for what it was. And then, this month I definitely watched People We Meet on Vacation, the Netflix movie of it, which was really cute. I did a quick review on it in my other vlog, but I really liked it. I think I gave it like a 6.5, 7 stars out of 10. It was really cute for what it was, and even my parents liked it. Okay, so if you want to watch it, go watch it. And then also too, I watched the new Supergirl movie that came out. So there was that as well. I feel like 2026 has been pretty good with movies too, in the movie theaters that have been coming out. So, but anyways, we watched those movies, and I don't remember if I did this in June. No, I'm pretty sure I did it in July. Yes, July. I finished the anime Mayo, and I liked it for what it was. I prefer the creators Inuyasha. I'm definitely an Inuyasha girl, and I can see like the comparisons sometimes in some aspects of Mayo, but I did like it too, and I hope there's another season. I might try to read the manga as well, so, but I really liked it too, so it's really interesting for what it is. And then so now I'm watching Kitty XO. I really like that show. I think it's really cute. I'm on episode like 3 right now, so I still need to keep going, but I really like that show, so I'm gonna keep watching it. And then I am currently reading, and these books take so long because they're so long. I know the next one's like 300 pages, just about like 200 to 300, so it's gonna be a little easier. But A Court of Rings and Fury, I am like at the halfway point, and I just want to keep going. I've been like reading for 30 minutes every single day, and I just like want to keep going because I want to finish it so badly. Obviously I don't think at all I'm gonna finish in time for when the new books come out, but that's okay. Anyways, and then for audiobooks, I did finish the other day Insurgent, because I'm trying to read the Divergent series. I'm listening to them too on audiobook, and trying to finish it before the new book comes out, but I don't know if it's gonna be like, don't really know if you really need to, but I'm just doing it for a refresher, so it's really interesting. Just going back to it because I read it when I was like probably like 21, maybe 22, like around there, 22, 23. So I was still a young adult reading them. And then I am currently reading the last book, Elijah, unless you count 4, which I might listen to 4, or maybe I'll actually physically read it. That might be good too, because by the time I probably finish Elijah, I will probably finish A Court of Rings and Fury, so I could probably read that physically and listen to something else for a bit. There you go, thinking. Because if it's a new book, I'm hard of hearing, so I'd rather physically read it first and then listen to it if possible. I did really good on Holes, but I've seen the movie, and then I did really good on Secret Garden, but that's like a children's book. It's kind of basic, but still I really loved those audiobooks. They were really good. But anyways, and the cool thing about the Elijah one that I am currently listening to, it has 2 narrators, a woman and a man, for Triss and Tobias, so it's really cool. So when it switches each point of view, you get either the female or the male, so depending on the character point of view. So it's really interesting. I never listened to an audiobook like that, and if you don't know, I just started audiobooks this year, and I've been doing them as I've been doing my daily scrapbooks and my points activities, and so I'm like listening to it for about like 30 minutes each day, and that's how I'm finishing some of these books. And I finished like the 4 books through audiobook because of this, so it's been really good. It's been very fun. Sometimes a little challenge to find the right one because I am hard of hearing, like the right voice that I could actually hear it, but it's been very fun, and I've just been chalking myself trying to like listen intently and just having fun listening to them. So yes, I can see why audiobooks have such an appeal at times, especially when you are doing something that you just feel like listening to something and, you know, being a little more productive. So, but yes, that is all the media that I consumed. I did finish my Lego EV Sprite for my cozy hobbies, and I've been playing Genshin Impact. I'm almost done Kingdom Hearts 3. I think I have like 2 to 3 to 4 more battles for the final boss, and I'm hoping to finish that soon. I've never finished Kingdom Hearts 3. I've obviously finished Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 so many times. I grew up with the original Kingdom Hearts. I finished that probably like 10-15 times, but I love that. And so I've been playing Genshin Impact. I've been playing Pokemon Legends ZA, Pokepedia a little bit, and I don't know, I've been thinking of going back to my Animal Crossing. I haven't played that for so long. It's been years, like since the Panini, if you know what I mean, since like 2020. So I might get back to that, but I had to do like all the weeding and all the guardian and all that stuff. But I don't know, I was just thinking about that the other day too. I'm like, I haven't done that for so long, but it'd be so fun trying to get my island up to date and getting it into all the stars, you know what I mean? So, and being able to do everything. So, yeah, that's what's been going on, and that's really what has been happening. It feels good last week just to get a perspective of where like I stand and the fact of like my to-do list and just brain dumping. And like I said, I might make a video on it too, or like a quick short, but yeah, it's been very fun, and July was rough around the edges for sure. But like I said, we made it, and that's all that matters. So we got through it, and it's just, it is what it is, and I can't believe we're already halfway done the year. So let's do our best. We're gonna keep going and enjoy the rest of the summer and see what else the rest of the year has in store. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, friends.